So, John, thanks for joining us. What did you think of the game then? What was your assessment of it?
I feel sick, to be honest. I feel sick that we've ended up losing the game. I can't quite believe we've not scored tonight, to be honest. I think when you come off the pitch and all of the opposing manager and staff tell you you're the better side, I think you appreciate it. You appreciate them saying it, but sometimes it makes you feel worse as well. It's a tough one to take tonight. I've got to say, I thought for 15-20 minutes they were much better than us. They started really, really well. We started quite slow tonight, and we went behind. Great finish from Jackson, and they were deservedly in front at that point. But I thought we tweaked our shape a little bit to kind of match them up really at that point, and we got a foothold in the game. And I thought for the rest of the half, sort of second half of the first half, and virtually all the second half, we were by far the better team. But you have to take your chances. You know, we can look at 3 or 4 great chances and maybe 5 or 6 half chances or countless balls into the box. Best one obviously being Elliot Benyon when he got put through from Johnny Goddard, put him through, and I think the keeper had almost sat down and he could have just walked round him, and he didn't realise. He thought he had to sort of slip it past him, and he's put it past the post. I think if that goes in, we said at half time, the way we were playing, if we could keep that going, if we get 1, we'll get 2, we might get 3, and I'm convinced that if Els had put that away, that we'd have gone on and won the game, because we had all the momentum and we were creating chances. We've created more chances tonight than we have in a long, long time. But you have to take your chances, and then it's the classic sucker punch in football. One long ball, 2 of our centre halves went for the same ball with their lad, and it's been flicked on, and they've got a runner that we didn't track. We were obviously so busy committing players forward with 10 minutes to go, and we didn't track him, and he's gone through and did what we couldn't, and it makes it an even more sort of sickening scoreline. Even at the end, it was too late, but George Hunt's shot from the edge of the box hits the inside of the post and goes across the line and out the other side, and it just kind of summed our night up really. Really disappointing.
No, although it was a defeat in the end, how proud of you of the boys for the performance overall though?
Yeah, outside of the first 15-20 minutes, we couldn't have asked for any more. I thought we played some great football. I thought our desire was there for all to see. You know, if anyone's watched that tonight and wants to be overly critical of us, apart from the finishing, then I'd be disappointed, because if you know anything about football, you've watched a good performance there. 11 players who just gave everything, and they were so committed, and they never stopped working and believing and battling and scrapping, and to have the first 15-20 minutes like we did and go behind and show the characters to come back like that. There's lots of positive signs. We just said in there, across the 3 games, we haven't Tonbridge, and tonight we've improved in every single game. We've got 1 point to show from it. It's not enough. How we've ended up with 1 point from these 2 home games, I just don't know. But we have to take the positives out of the majority of tonight's performance, and hope that if we can keep that level, well, I know for a fact if you keep that level, we'll win games more than we lose in this league, if we can keep up that level of performance. So yeah, we have to, as managers, you have to try and lift the players, take the positives, and we just said in there, like, you can't lose belief just because we've not got the points we think we deserve tonight. I think you've got to see it for what it is. Football can be a cruel game. Fair play to them, they took their chances, and we have to dust ourselves down and train Thursday and get ready for Dulwich.
Well, last season it took a few games to get that first win, but once that first win comes along, I'm sure it would do wonders for the lads as well, wouldn't it? Yeah,
I think what you don't want you want that win as soon as you can, and everyone says that, sometimes it doesn't matter how you play. We'd have much rather played poorly tonight and won. You just want that win on the board. But we've got good experienced characters in the changing room, and me and Bakes have been around. We've had tough starts before, and I think we'd been worried more if we'd been outplayed tonight and not been created chances and that kind of thing. So there's so many more positives to take from tonight. We just have to keep that belief. And believe that we'll get that win Saturday at Dulwich, if not in the next one. And I think that's all we can do is get the performance levels right, and if you do, then enough wins will come.
Great, thanks, John.
Okay, no worries.
Thank you.